Well, new tonight at 11, is it a clerical error or a miscalculation? It's a case of you paid for it in the village of Albion that's been costing taxpayers thousands of dollars a year.
The question involving police salaries rose back in April, but as Channel 2's Rob Hackford reports tonight, there are still differing opinions on what to do: keep paying or correct the village's error.
The miscalculation in police pay, according to initial findings from auditors brought in by the village, has cost Albion about $236,000 over the past 5 years. These so-called overpayments were at the center of a Board of Trustees meeting Wednesday night. Despite requests from neighbors to make a change, no action was taken, so that tab will continue going up. While Mayor Angel Javier has been vocal about changing the miscalculation and says it is costing the village around 10% of its tax levy, several other members of the board have said it would be improper to cut the pay of the 15 officers getting more money than they're supposed to, citing the need to abide by the police union contract and potential legal action if it is violated. This miscalculation, which comes from how police hours are totaled differently from other village employees, was also questioned by neighbors after they learned it was also carried over to a new police contract approved by the board in 2021, meaning no one caught the error a second time.
You can see that nominal change affects things, and then it gets compounded with overtime and everything else that comes into pay, which is, I don't think anybody was hoping that was what it was going to turn out to.
We are still waiting for findings to come out, official findings on our end, and waiting to have an official formal hearing with the police union before any actions were to be taken, so that way they would have a chance to actually speak on their behalf as well.
If this was a problem and it was found out that it's a problem, something should be done from that point. I do not feel that you're going to be able to get the money back, nor do I feel that they should pay the money back. But I feel that when you find there's an issue, you should address the issue right then.
While most of this board was elected relatively recently, they will be tasked with figuring this out. A meeting with the police union is scheduled for next week, and the board expects to get an initial final report from the auditors around the same time. But as one village official put it, they just don't have the answers right now. Another question that has also not been answered is what will happen to the overpayments? The mayor has said the village reached out to the state controller's office to figure out if there is a process for recouping them. In the village of Albion, Rob Hackford, Channel 2 News.